It was quite interesting in his press conference because he was talking about your mental strength at the table, and he said he feels as though you're in the same place that you were at the World Championship when you beat him in the first round, in that you're going to be very, very hard to beat mentally at the moment. He was singing your praises.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know, thanks to Marcus for that, because obviously, you know, it's nice when someone compliments you on something like that, you know, and that's probably been the strongest part of my game over the last couple of years, is that I've been patient a bit more and willing to kind of, you know, just stick to it and just take a ball at a time rather than getting down on myself. So I've definitely improved in that department, and that allows you to kind of get your teeth into more matches.
What about Robert Milkins up next? He's quite buoyed and excited because he's qualified for the Masters for the first time, and he's worked really hard to get up into the world's top 16. So he'll be up for it. Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying. He had a great season last year. He beat Neil at the World Championships, and Neil was one of the favourite players to win it. He also got to the semis of China, and he was a consistent performer last year. So he's certainly, you know, he's on the up, and again, you know, he's proving here what a really good player he is. And like you say, he's made the top 16 for the Masters, and you know, so he's a player that can do it under pressure, because there's a lot of pressure on you when you're fighting for that top 16 place and a chance to play at the Masters. I mean, that's everybody's dream.
It's been a funny tournament so far. You wouldn't necessarily say that any one individual player has shone all the way through any match. Is it the usual suspects for you that you think will be in the groove at the end, or could this be a tournament where there might be a surprise in the offing in the closing stages?
Well, it's very difficult to tell, because there's been so many matches and so many games and so many players that sometimes, you know, everyone kind of slips under the radar in some sort of way. But you know, I've been watching some of the guys, and you know, a lot. You know, there's some people playing well there, and I think there's people that are capable of. Well, I know they're capable of winning tournaments, and it's just a matter of time before they have their little spell. You know, like Ding's had his, and Neil's had his. How long can it carry on? Law of averages probably says that it can't go on forever, and it's time maybe for somebody else to have a little run. You know, so you know, and who that will be, I don't know. But you know, it has to be someone else who gets their hands on the trophy. I can't see Ding win every tournament forever, and you know, maybe, but it'd be highly unlikely.
Well, possibly somebody like Judd Trump, who hasn't necessarily clicked so far this season, but does look as though he's starting to find the kind of form that took him to the final and won him the title here 2 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, I said that a couple of months ago. Yeah, I see he's practicing really hard, and you know, I played him a few times, and he just looks comfortable with his game. So I said before Gloucester, I fancied him to win that, and he happened to get to the final, and Mark Allen beat him. So yeah, he's certainly coming into form, but I wouldn't say he's the only one. I think someone like, you know, there's 3 or 4 other players there, Selby, Mark Allen, you know, they're all really, really tough competitors and tough players. And, you know, I mean, it's Maguire and John Higgins. I mean, they've left one of the greatest players of all time out of that, you know. So, you know, I'm sure that he's going to come to good form again soon. So, you know, but it's up for grabs, I think, and everybody feels like they've got a chance.
Great stuff. Thanks, Ronnie.
Cheers.
I am a champion.